Gray sky pours a velvet tone, sipping warmth when I'm alone. Clouds drift low in silent streams, floating through these softened dreams. Raindrops trace a fragile line, moments steep like tea in time, floating through these softened dreams. Nothing sharp, just gentle air, floating through these softened dreams, fading into quiet care. Bare feet bryson, slow breathing light, a tender fire before the night. Beach warmth, stay close to me, like sunlight resting on the sea. Small shells glitter near the foam, like tiny letters from a distant home. The shoreline curves in a patient line, holding the hush between your hand and mine. A vendor folds up a sun-faded stand, daylight lingers on the backs of our hands. The gulls grow quiet, the tide comes near, as if the whole coast wanted us here. The evening leans on rose and white, soft as the pause before first light. Beach warmth, glow in my chest when the sky turns earth. Beach warmth, gentle as salt on a cotton shirt. Keep this moment safe from the dark. Beach warmth. A bonfire flickers far down the sand, like a small red flower cupped by the land. The breeze smells faintly of pine and skin, and waves keep speaking and speaking again. We trace loose maps where the water fades, beside the prints and the seaweed braids. No grand forever, no borrowed vow, only the sweetness of this right now. The evening leans on rose and white, soft as the pause before first light. Beach warmth, glow in my chest when the sky turns earth. Beach warmth, gentle as salt on a cotton shirt. Keep this moment safe from the dark. Beach warmth. And when the stars arrive one by one, still carrying traces of the sun, I know some days are not meant to stay, but to light the heart and drift away. So let this amber memory burn, a soft place I can always return. Beach warmth, glow in my chest when the sky turns earth. Beach warmth, gentle as salt on a cotton shirt. Keep this moment safe from the dark. Beach warmth. Bare feet and tide, horizon calm. Beach warmth lives on in my palm. Copper circled on the ground, morning keeps them close. A narrow street behind the school holds the hush of cooling roofs. Leaves collect by iron gates like letters paused by passing days. When I lift one in my hand, it breaks with a cinnamon sound. Still it keeps a hidden warmth from the small sun it carried down. I think of all the things we lose, not as endings, not as wounds, but as embers changing shape, still alive in softer ways. Nothing truly disappears, it just changes how it's near. The temperature of fallen leaves lies between goodbye and breeze. The temperature of fallen leaves burns in quiet memory. The temperature of fallen leaves rests against my open palm, a fragile kind of afterglow, teaching me how to let go slow. At the park, the benches shine with the varnish of late light. Ginkgo fans and yellow rose lay small suns along the road. Footsteps make a feathered sound as evening gathers at the edge, and every fading brittle vein carries maps of former rain. I once feared the cooling air, thought it meant the heart grows spare, but autumn shows another art, how warmth survives by changing form. Nothing truly leaves the earth, it returns with altered worth. The temperature of fallen leaves lies between goodbye and breeze. The temperature of fallen leaves burns in quiet memory. The temperature of fallen leaves rests against my open palm, a fragile kind of afterglow, teaching me how to let go slow. Not fire, not flame, just a tender residue, a warmth the eye can hardly name. Yet the whole sky answers to the temperature of fallen leaves. Lies between goodbye and breeze. The temperature of fallen leaves burns in quiet memory. The temperature of fallen leaves rests against my open palm, a fragile kind of afterglow, teaching me how to let go slow. Copper circles on the ground, morning keeps them close. Cold air wraps the city tight, still I feel your warmth tonight. Snowflakes gather on my sleeve like the words I can't believe. Every quiet breath I take feels like something about to break. But in this frozen midnight glow, there's a fire we both know. Warmth in a white night, burning soft and bright, even in the silent light. You're my warmth in a white night. Through the cold and endless sight, you hold me without a fight. Warmth in a white night. Coffee, steam, and window haze, we get lost in tiny days. Outside, time is standing still. Inside, hearts begin to fill. Every second slows its pace when I'm close enough to trace. Warmth in a white night, burning soft and bright, even in the silent light. You're my warmth in a white night. Through the cold and endless sight, you hold me without a fight. choose for you to stay in this endless snowy frame. You and I remain the same, warmth in a white night, burning soft and bright, even in the silent light. You're my warmth in a white night. Through the cold and endless sight, you hold me without a fight, warmth in a white night. Snow may fall and cover sight, but you're my warmth in white night. Blue stretched thin above the town, a silver breath without a sound. Leaves turn slowly in the light, day opens like a paper kite. Laundry lines and rooftop rails catch the drift of cedar trails. Windows hold a softened gleam, as if the air could carry dreams. On the corner, bicycles rest beside the market stalls, and every face I pass today seems lighter in a quiet way. Something in the distance calls through the clear and open walls. Under the high autumn sky, I let the restless summer fly. Under the high autumn sky, even the silence learns to shine. Under the high autumn sky, your name moves through me warm and bright. I keep walking unafraid beneath this blue that will not fade. Chestnut shadows cross the ground with their patient pattern sound. A scarf of wind around my wrist writes a promise in the mist. Far away the mountains stand like old letters close at hand, and every golden branch I see bends the afternoon through me. Something in the distance stays like a song the daylight plays. Under the high autumn sky, I let the restless summer fly. Under the high autumn sky, even the silence learns to shine. Under the high autumn sky, your name moves through me warm and bright. I keep walking unafraid beneath this blue that will not fade. No storm, no hurry, only the sparrows turning, only the long light pouring across the roofs, across my heart. Under the high autumn sky, I let the restless summer fly. Under the high autumn sky, even the silence learns to shine. Under the high autumn sky, your name moves through me warm and bright. I keep walking unafraid beneath this blue that will not fade. Blue stretched thin above the town, I wear the season like a crown. A silver hush on the cafe glass, morning hangs like folded lace. The city slows to hear it pass, a tender weather leaves no trace. Beneath the signs and subway light, young trees lift their painted hands. Small umbrellas bloom in white like paper boats on breathing land. Your name arrives lives without a sound in the fragrance of wet tea, and every rooftop soft and brown leans a little toward the street. The day is pale but not undone. It glows the way a pearl can glow, a hidden warmth behind the rain, a quiet fire the sidewalks know. Footsteps blur, the hour sways, clouds unbutton into gray. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody falls in circles over me, turns the noise to memory. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody. In each drop your outline sings, light as steam and willow strings. Florist ties the tulips down with ribbon thin as afternoon. A bicycle beside the town drips like a slow forgotten tune. I watch the river carry light, broken into drifting scales. Even the traffic far from sight sounds like wind inside a shell. If I could keep this weather near, I'd fold it in a linen sleeve and wear it where the heart can hear the softest things that never leave. Windows breathe, the benches shine, time tastes faintly of green rind. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody falls in circles over me, turns the noise to memory. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody. In each drop your outline sings, light as steam and willow strings. No thunder asks the sky for more, no sorrow knocks against the door, only the patient silver thread sewing bloom to days ahead. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody falls in circles over me, turns the noise to memory. Spring rain melody, spring rain melody, stay until the evening gleams in the cup of tender dreams. The rain grows small, the air grows sweet, and spring keeps time in every street. Wind slips through the hollow trees, carrying forgotten keys. Night unfolds in shades of blue. Every sound returns to you. Curtains sway without a touch. Echoes say too much, too much. Candles flicker in the air like a sign that you were there. In the drifting, in the slow, there's a truth I almost know. Winter night where wind lingers, tracing through my fingers. Every breath still whispers of the space you entered. Winter night where wind lingers, softly pulls me under. Footsteps fade along the floor, but they're not there anymore. Still I turn as if you stay in the corners of the gray. Every silence starts to speak in the language of the weak. Winter night where wind lingers, tracing through my fingers. Every breath still pass me like a sigh, leaving questions drifting by. Winter night where wind lingers, tracing through my fingers. Every breath still whispers of the space you entered. Winter night where wind lingers, softly pulls me under, and the night remains the same, but it softly speaks your name. Street lamp gold on a midnight square, owl wing silence folding the air. A page turns softly in a window glow. Wisdom walks where the small lights flow. She leaves her shadow on the library wall. Blue-gray calm in the afterfall, ink like rain on a linen sleeve. Sharp as mercy, gentle as belief. The city hums beneath her patient gaze. Bronze and jasmine in electric haze. Helm set down beside a cup of tea. A warless strength in quiet symmetry. Not every blade is iron, not every shield must shine. Sometimes truth arrives in stillness, with a hand against the mind. Echoes of Athena in the room tonight, soft on the paper, silver in the light. I hear her in the spaces words leave behind, a calm constellation teaching me to find. Echoes of Athena, clear and slow, through the olive dusk and the lamplight glow, where courage is a candle, not a cry, and wisdom learns to breathe instead of fly. On stone white steps the old rain dries, and every question lifts its eyes. Threads of reason stitched through fear, making the hidden pathway clear. The owl looks down from a cedar beam, guarding the seam of thought and dream. And in the hush before the dawn, I feel a brighter kind of armor on. Not every victory thunders, not every answer burns. Some arrive like winter sunlight when the inward compass turns. Echoes of Athena in the room tonight, soft on the paper, silver in the light. I hear her in the spaces words leave behind, a calm constellation teaching me to find. Echoes of Athena, clear and slow, through the olive dusk and the lamplight glow, where courage is a candle, not a cry, and wisdom learns to breathe instead of fly. Lay the spear beside the window, let the heartbeat choose the pace. There is power in precision, there is peace in measured grace. Echoes of Athena in the room tonight, soft on the paper, silver in the light. I hear her in the spaces words leave behind. Now calls once beyond the blue, and every thought becomes more true. Soft tin roof, an open sky, rain and breath are passing light. like an old cassette in flow. Coffee steam and violet air, resting on an empty chair. Traffic lights in faded green blink through mist like half a dream. Every rooftop, every wire holds a trembling thread of fire. Nothing rushes, nothing speaks, still the morning slowly leaks. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, washing the dust from the window pane. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, cool on the skin like a whispered name. Dawn in the rain, over the town, over the rooftops trickling down. Dawn in the rain, tender and plain, turning my silence into a refrain. A bicycle against the wall, shining where the raindrops fall. The newspaper at the door darkens at the corner more. Clouds lean close to hear the ground, as if they love this muted sound. And I sit still enough to know how small bright things begin to grow. From the gutters to the trees, morning moves in silver seams. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, washing the dust from the window pane. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, cool on the skin like a whispered name. Dawn in the rain, over the town, over the rooftops trickling down. Dawn in the rain, tender and plain, turning my silence into a refrain. Even the bricks begin to shine, even the dark grows less defined. There is no need to run ahead, the day is blooming overhead. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, folding the night into something tame. Dawn in the rain, dawn in the rain, soft as a match with no flame. Dawn in the rain, clear and slow, into the corners the blue lights go. Dawn in the rain, gentle and wide, leaving a river of calm inside. Tin roof sings, then fades again. I wake inside the dawn and rain. At the edge of afternoon, there is a garden of silence. Light rests softly on leaves, and time begins to slow. The mind arrives restless, filled with unfinished thoughts, but the garden answers quietly, slowing everything down. Wind moves through branches, soft as a hidden voice. Silence is not emptiness, it is life speaking softly. It asks nothing, yet gives everything. In this quiet garden, nothing needs to become more. Every leaf holds its own moment, every breath feels complete. In this quiet garden, I can simply remain. fix everything, to shape life into clarity. But growth follows patience, and roots move unseen. Falling leaves return as life again. Nothing is ever wasted here. Let me understand by feeling. Blue hour settles evenly on glass and tiled stone. The kind of light that makes each object feel both found and unknown. In that balanced hush of evening, where the day and night agree, Libra lifts a quiet scale across the room and me. One side holds the fading gold that afternoon forgot. One side holds the indigo the coming dark has brought. Between them hangs a breathing pause, delicate and true, and all my restless thoughts grow still inside this blue. Not every answer comes by force. Some arrive by changing course. Some appear in softened view, in symmetry and shades of blue. Libra in blue, swaying slow and bright, balancing the amber edge between the day and night. Libra in blue, calm as quiet rain, teaching all my crowded thoughts to move in gentler lanes. Hold the evening steady with your silver patient tune, like a window full of twilight and a pale ascending moon. Libra in blue, let the whole world loosen through, in the graceful breathing hush of Libra in blue. A violin from somewhere down the block bends through the air. It rests upon the cafe light like satin on a chair. You read a page in silence, then look up as if to say, some things become more beautiful when they are left halfway. I have chased too many burning signs, too many clocks and crooked lines. Tonight I learned the art of you, the measured heart of deeper blue. Libra in blue, swaying slow and bright, balancing the amber edge between the day and night. Libra in blue, calm as quiet rain, teaching all my crowded thoughts to move in gentler lanes. Hold the evening steady with your silver patient tune, like a window full of twilight and a pale ascending moon. Libra in blue, let the whole world loosen through, in the graceful breathing hush of Libra in blue. Nothing here is missing, nothing leans too far. Even the sorrow wears a finely measured star. Somewhere in the balance I become brand new, not by being louder but by turning blue. Libra in blue, swaying slow and bright, balancing the amber edge between the day and night. Libra in blue, calms quiet rain, teaching all my crowded thoughts to move in gentler lanes. Hold the evening steady with your silver patient tune, like a window full of twilight and a pale ascending moon. Libra in blue, let the whole world loosen through in the graceful breathing hush of Libra in blue. Midnight closes softly like a book I once outgrew. I leave a lighter shadow in the care of Libra blue. Light gathers on the hill, as if the day were breathing. Fields beyond the river bend, glow like pages edged in gold. Reeds lean over mirrored streams, drawing lines the water holds. A dog runs through the orchard row, scattering the pearled frost, and every branch above the path seems to bless what summer lost. There is smoke from distant homes, rising straight in easy air, and in that calm the world feels made of simple hands and patient care. I can hear the season move in the spaces light walks through. Breath of the golden season, stay a little while with me. Breath of the golden season, fill the cracks I could not see. Breath of the golden season, move through branch and bone and field with your slow and shining voice. Teach my guarded heart to yield. Apples blush in woven crates by a roadside painted red. A train goes by with quiet windows, holding dusk above each head. On the bridge the rail is cold, but the sunset isn't done. It keeps pouring melted brass across the shoulders of everyone. Even shadows turn to silk under this forgiving sun, and what I carried like a stone grows lighter as the day is gone. I can hear the season mend what the hurried months unspent. Breath of the golden season, stay a little while with me. Breath of the golden season, fill the cracks I could not see. Breath of the golden season, move through branch and bone and field with your slow and shining voice. Teach my guarded heart to yield. No thunder needed, only grain and gleam, only distant crows crossing a bronze-lit dream. Breath of the golden season, stay a little while with me. Breath of the golden season, fill the cracks I could not see. Breath of the golden season, move through branch and bone and field with your slow and shining voice. Teach my guarded heart to yield. Light gathers on the hill, the day keeps softly breathing. Rain rides slowly on the glass. Midnight blue begins to pass. cup of warmth beside my hand, street lights melt in silver strands. The city hums a distant tune, half awake beneath the moon. On the table scattered notes, tiny rivers, paper boats. Every breath becomes a cloud, soft enough to hide the loud. In the hush between the cars, I can hear forgotten stars. Beyond the rainy window I remain, tracing little halos in the pane. Beyond the rainy window, night can bend like a secret trying not to end. Beyond the rainy window, I can see all the quiet versions left in me. Beyond the rainy window, falling through, morning gathers in a shade of blue. Neon flowers bloom below, in the puddles tender glow. Someone's footsteps fade away into nearly broken day. Curtains breathe the cooling air, lonely light is everywhere, and the clock forgets to move while the dark learns how to lose. Every drop becomes a sign that the dawn will come in time. Beyond the rainy window I remain, tracing little halos in the pane. Beyond the rainy window, night can bend like a secret trying not to end. Beyond the rainy window, I can see all the quiet versions left in me. Beyond the rainy window, falling through, morning gathers in a shade of blue. Let the rooftops shine like leaves, let the silence roll and breathe. I will keep this fragile view till the gray turns bright and new. Beyond the rainy window, stay with me till the sky unlocks its silver key. Beyond the rainy window, soft and slow, I can feel the hidden daylight grow. Beyond the rainy window, one last time, all the dark dissolves in liquid shine. Beyond the rainy window, morning streams through the place where I was keeping dreams. Rain grows thin against the glass, blue dawn finally comes to pass. The moon leans low above the roofs, a porcelain little fire, and Aries wakes beneath it with a bright untidy choir. Not loud enough to break the dark, just bold enough to bloom like scarlet flowers opening in a still blue room. There is a courage made for mornings no one else can see, for lighting one small candle in uncertainty. The ram of spring is painted on the steam above the cup, a sign to take the sleeping heart and gently raise it up. Not every flame is meant to burn the sky, some are made to glow and clarify. A quiet blaze can still become a guide, a red thread in the silver tide. Moon and Aries, silver and rose, a restless little anthem only midnight knows. One brings the shadow, one brings the spark. Together they are lanterns in the soft electric dark. Moon and Aries, tender, brave and bright, a pulse of crosswalk flickers like a field of patient stars. Inside, the room is fragrant with vanilla books and jars. I write your name beside the moon in margins made of cream. And Aries draws an arrow through the center of the dream. Maybe what begins in hush can last. Maybe gentleness can still move fast. A heartbeat does not need to shout to start. It only needs one opening in the heart. Moon and Aries, silver and rose, a restless little anthem only midnight knows. One brings the shadow, one brings the spark. Together they are lanterns in the soft electric dark. Moon and Aries, tender, brave and bright, a pulse of early spring beneath the velvet night. I wear their painted weather like a coat of embered blue, a little more alive each time they move. In the mirror of the window I can almost see them blend. The patience of the moon, the fearless tilt to begin again. Somewhere between longing and the first decisive light, a life unfolds its petals in the company of night. Moon and Aries, silver and rose, a restless little anthem only midnight knows. One brings the shadow, one brings the spark. Together they are lanterns in the soft electric dark. Moon and Aries, tender, brave and bright, a pulse of early spring beneath the velvet night. I wear their painted weather like a coat of embered blue, a little more alive each time they move. When dawn arrives, an apricot and rinses out the view. The moon and Aries leave a glow in everything I do. Gold and red on the wet street, night and morning gently meet. Through the taxi-splashed avenue, colors bend and come undone in view. Amber signs and traffic streams drift like lanterns in a dream. Every puddle keeps a flame, never twice the very same. The city wears a watercolor skin, where the quiet slowly settles in. What was sharp becomes so kind when the rain rewrites the line. Lights blurred by rain, lights blurred by rain, blooming on the asphalt again. Lights blurred by rain, lights blurred by rain, turning the rush into something humane. Lights blurred by rain, under the gray, holding the last of the neon day. Lights blurred by rain, gentle and wide, gathering wonder on every side. A bus stop hums with sleepy coats, a radio leaks a distant note. The bakery starts its yellow glow, under awnings dripping slow. High above the windows fade, one by one through silver shade. And in the mirrored street below, a softer kind of world can show. Every color learns to bend, every ending starts to mend. Lights blurred by rain, lights blurred by rain, blooming on the asphalt again. Lights blurred by rain, lights blurred by rain, turning the rush into something humane. Lights blurred by rain, under the gray, holding the last of the neon day. Lights blurred by rain, gentle and wide, night, gathering wonder on every side. Stay a little passing glow. There are things the heart should know, how to shimmer, how to stay, even as the dark gives way. Lights blurred by rain, one final gleam, softening the edge of every dream. Lights blurred by rain, silver and red, floating where the sleepless city spread. Lights blurred by rain, now morning nears, beautiful through all the blur and tears. Lights blurred by rain, slowly they fade, leaving warm color where the dawn is made. Gold and red on the wet street, day and memory gently meet. Yellow on the skyline, honey in the glass. The day folds slowly, letting hours pass. Lemon sunset, glowing clear and low. Teach my tired hands to loosen and let go. The market awning flutters in the heat, dust and citrus rising from the street. Somewhere a radio is speaking in rhyme to a table of strangers forgetting the time. A slice of light rests sharp on your sleeve, like something the evening forgot to retrieve. The city softens under amber air, and every window learns the art of prayer. A golden hush is falling through, painting the ordinary new. Lemon sunset, bright as a promise the night won't forget. Lemon sunset, sweet on the edge where longing is met. Stay on my shoulders a little yet. Lemon sunset. Glasses ring gently on weathered wood. The world grows kinder than I thought it could. A tram line gleams like a ribbon thread, pulling warm light where the daylight bled. We trade a silence easy and slow, watching the lantern-colored river flow. And in that hour no future calls, only the glow on the stucco walls. A golden hush is falling through, painting the ordinary new. Lemon sunset, bright as a promise the night won't forget. Lemon sunset, sweet on the edge where longing is met. Stay on my shoulders a little yet. Lemon sunset. Then violet enters without a sound and leaves soft copper on the ground. The sky unbuttons, one star at a time, while fruit sweet evening lingers in rhyme. What leaves the day is not regret, it is the taste of lemon sunset. Lemon sunset, bright as a promise the night won't forget. Lemon sunset, sweet on the edge where longing is met. Stay on my shoulder footprints on the ground. Sky stretched wide in quiet grace. Time slows down in this still place. Branches hold the weight of light, silver threads in frozen night. Every breath a fragile spark, glowing gently in the dark. And I feel you in the air, like a dream that lingers there beneath the snowy sky. We let the silence fly. Every falling crystal sigh draws your shadow passing by beneath the snowy sky. I never ask you why. Footprints vanish one by one, like the setting winter sun. Moments drift like scattered lace, leaving traces I can't trace, till your warmth begins to rise in the cold between the lines. Beneath the snowy sky, we let the silence fly. Every falling crystal sigh draws your shadow passing by beneath the snowy sky. I never ask you why. If the stars could melt this white, would they bring you back tonight, or just shimmer endlessly out of reach, yet close to me? Beneath the snowy sky, we let the silence fly. Every falling crystal sigh draws your shadow passing by beneath the snowy sky. I never ask you why. The snow keeps falling, soft and slow, holding things we'll never know. White drift falling, soft and slow, holding things we'll never know. Before the morning learns its name, a green dream passes through the frame. At the edge of dawn, the dark is thin as silk. The horizon wears a muted wash of pearl and milk. Then suddenly a living green begins to rise, a tender flame unfolding through the palest skies. Not night, not day, but some in-between breathing room, where light can bloom like winter herbs in hidden bloom. The streets are empty, mirrors of a fading star, and every window holds the hint of where we are. Half waking, half unknown, a softer world is shown. Emerald dawn dreams, stay a while, lay your cool light over every mile. Emerald dawn dream, shine and bend like a quiet beginning with no sharp end. Emerald dawn dream, softly gleam, turn my heart birds are still beneath the eaves of gray, as if they too are waiting for this shade to sway. A blush of violet lingers at the margin line, while green arcs slowly through the last remains of night. I think of all the days that ask too much of me, how they dissolve within this tender clarity. There is no need to hurry what the light can mend. Some colors come to teach the broken how to blend. Half sorrow, half release, the border turns to peace. Emerald dawn dreams, stay a while. Lay your cool light over every mile. Emerald dawn dream, shine and bend like a quiet beginning with no sharp end. Emerald dawn dream, softly gleam, turn my heart into a clear glass stream. When daylight enters with its ordinary shoes, I will still keep this green along the inner hues. A secret early mercy, bright and thin, a dawn that taught the dark how to begin again. Emerald dawn dream, stay a while. Lay your cool light over every mile. Emerald dawn dream, shine and bend like a quiet beginning with no sharp end. Emerald dawn dream, softly gleam, turn my heart into a clear glass stream. The dream grows faint, the day takes scene, but I still wake inside that green. The sea keeps folding blue into blue, like a letter written only for June. Salt on the railing, salt on the air, a white fairy drifting like thoughts somewhere. The pier post dark with the memory of rain, gulls sewing circles above the bay lane. Your laugh moves first, then the hem of your dress, then the reeds answer in wind-blown finesse. And out on the water the sunlight breaks thin, 100 bright coins turning over again. We leave our shoes where the tide can read the small unfinished shape of our feet, and stand in the margin where cool currents climb, slow as a secret arriving on time. The day goes out, the day comes in, carried by water against our skin. Waves of the season, waves of the season, teach my heart your tidal reason. Pull me close, then set me free, write your weather all through me. Waves of the season, silver and deep, gather the names the afternoons keep. Roll through the hush where horizons widen. Waves of the season. Later the shoreline smells of pine and tea, a small wooden stand with persimmon ice cream. Children chase kites through the amber grass, their voices rise and suddenly pass. A saxophone drifts from a bar uphill, low as dusk settling over the sill, and clouds long and pale as a heron's wing move without hurry unfastening. I learn from the sea how to loosen my hands, how not every love needs fences or plans, how even retreat has a luminous grace, a bright backward step that still leaves a trace. The wind goes south, the day grows mild, The water keeps speaking in tones half wild. Waves of the season, waves of the season, teach my heart your tidal reason. Pull me close, then set me free. Write your weather all through me. Waves of the season, silver and deep, gather the names the afternoons keep. Roll through the hush where horizons widen. Waves of the season. Strips of coal, and one by one the harbor lights enroll. Small patient stars at the edge of land, keeping time no clock could command. Waves of the season, waves of the season, keep your movement, pulse and meaning. Under the pier, through the sleeping foam, show me how the moving becomes home. Waves of the season, tender and slow, carry the heat where the cool tides go. Leave in my chest your metered motion. Waves of the season. The sea keeps folding blue into blue, and night learns the shape of you. Curtains sway in amber light. Tea grows pale and warm. A little wind remains. The cafe door keeps opening, then closes with a gentle ring. Outside, a row of maple trees shivers in a honey breeze. A page is lifted from my book by a hand I never took, and somewhere down the narrow lane a violin begins again. Clouds drift low but never hide the tender blue they move beside. This hour wears a linen tone, soft enough to be alone. Nothing asked for more of me than to breathe and simply be. Wind lingers in the afternoon, slow as dust in a quiet room. Wind lingers in the afternoon, turning all my doubt to bloom. Wind lingers in the afternoon, brushing gold across the wooden floor. I stay here a little more, where the wind knows what I'm waiting for. Glass reflects the street in waves. A child runs past a paper plane. Someone laughs beyond the wall, like sunlight catching in a hall. The spoon against the porcelain marks a calm I can't explain, and every drifting thread of air feels like a note left hanging there. Far from summer's louder hue, this season speaks in shades of blue, and in the hush between the sounds my heart sets both its feet on ground. Nothing rushes, nothing pleads, only small and faithful things. Wind lingers in the afternoon, slow as dust in a quiet room. Wind lingers in the afternoon, turning all my doubt to bloom. Wind lingers in the afternoon, brushing gold across the wooden floor. I stay here a little more, where the wind knows what I'm waiting for. Let the clock forget my name, to hear how peace arrives and settles near. Wind lingers in the afternoon, slow as dust in a quiet room. Wind lingers in the afternoon, turning all my doubt to blue. Gold across the wooden floor. I stay here a little more, where the wind knows what I'm waiting for. Curtains sway in amber light, the little wind remains. There are signs that do not shout. They bloom in borrowed light, in the pause before a streetcar, in the hush before the night. The saucer rings the tabletop, a moth taps at the screen, and all the small unnoticed things grow luminous between. A breeze turns one loose receipt into a silver sail. The radio leaks moonlit chords beneath the kettle's wail. The barista draws a crescent in the foam without a word, and suddenly the whole dim room feels tenderly observed. Maybe destiny is written thin, not in thunder but in violin, not in blazing symbols in the air, but in how the quiet gathers there. Starlit signs scattered soft and small, falling like confessions on the corners of it all. On the window, on the roadway, on the sleeve I almost touch. Tiny hints of heaven saying nothing, meaning much. Starlit signs drifting through the gray, turning ordinary moments into something that can stay. I collect them like a language only sleepless hearts can find. These little silver messages, these starlit signs. At dusk the rain writes Morse code on the railing by the stairs. A cat crosses like a shadow stitched with lantern-colored hairs. You smile into your coffee and the room becomes a tide, as if the whole wide universe had gently stepped inside. Every glance contains a hidden spark, every hallway keeps a private dark. Every dark can open like a gate, where the smallest omen learns to wait. Starlit signs scattered soft and small, falling like confessions on the corners of it all. On the window, on the roadway, on the sleeve I almost touch. Tiny hints of heaven saying nothing, meaning much. Starlit signs drifting through the gray, turning ordinary moments into something that can stay. I collect them like a language only sleepless hearts can find. These little silver messages, these starlit signs. No oracle, no trumpet, no fire in the sky, just a quiet constellation in the steam that passes by. What we need is often waiting in the calm we leave behind. A doorway made of glimmers and a room made out of signs. Starlit signs scattered soft and small, falling like confessions on the corners of it all. On the window, on the roadway, on the sleeve I almost touch. Tiny hints of heaven saying nothing, meaning much. Starlit signs drifting through the gray, turning ordinary moments into some to charcoal and the hush begins to climb. I follow all the starlit signs, one silver thread at a time. A long, warm hour spills over the hill. Nothing is urgent. We take the road lined with fennel and stone, where cicadas stitch noon in a dry, bright tone, where fig leaves hold their deep green shade, and dust turns gold where the bicycles wait. A basket swings from your quiet wrist, bread wrapped in paper, apricots kissed by the scent of hay, and a little time, all of it ripening outside of time. The meadow moves in a low green tide, bees in the clover, swallows wide, and far in the distance a chapel bell falls through the heat like water in a well. No one is counting the hours here, the sky is broad and the air is clear, and even our footsteps seem to agree to loosen their rhythm and wander free. The day leans long on the olive trees, summer speaking in honeybees. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, we are unbuttoned, we are undone, open as fields where the light can run, easy as dust in the day begun. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, nothing to finish and nowhere to run, only the hush of the earth becoming one. Under the slow sun. We spread a cloth by the low stone wall, watching the leaning shadows fall. Tomatoes bright as a painted fair, goat cheese cool in the lavender air. A melodica rises from someone nearby, a tender crooked tune to the sky, and a double bass from an open van keeps soft time for the afternoon span. You close your eyes and the hillside gleams, all of it drifting through orchard dreams, while clouds move slow as white herds do, crossing a blue with a patient view. I think how freedom is sometimes plain, not thunder or flight or a broken chain, but bread, warm wind, and a little space, and light laying calm on a human face. The world grows wide by settling still, by giving the heart an open hill. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, we are unbuttoned, we are undone, open as fields where the light can run, easy as dust in the day begun. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, nothing to finish and nowhere to run, only the hush of the earth becoming one. Under the slow sun. By dusk the swallows turn into thread, sewing a gold to the violet spread, and one first star above the vine makes all the simple things align. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, keep this calm after daylight is done, and the bread scent, the grass, the undone edges of all that the warm hours spun. Under the slow sun, under the slow sun, rest in the chest when the dark has begun, leave there a field that never outruns. Under the slow sun, a long warm hour spills over the hill and stays in the hands. 12 in the sky, 12 on the page, 12 little lanterns signs crossing age to age. They hang above the rooftops, patient, thin and high, like thoughts the night has polished and forgotten to deny. One is made of courage and a coat of crimson flame. One is built of gardens and the slow repeating rain. One is woven laughter split in mirrors bright and small. One is tied in memory moving softly through the hall. Count them as the kettle starts to sing. Count them in the silver of the spring. Every sign a room with open air. Every room a star already there. 12 in the sky circling over me. A quiet painted alphabet of who we used to be. 12 in the sky glowing through the blue, like stories folded into light and scattered over you. I watch them from the window as the city breathes below, and everyone reminds me of a place I used to know. 12 in the sky, tender, far, and wise. A soft parade of wonder in the dark behind my eyes. One is crowned with sunlight, one with careful, patient hands. One can balance sorrow like a feather where it lands. One keeps hidden under velvet, ink and wine. Whoa, one is made of arrows and a road without a sign. Evening turns the sidewalks into glass, and all the constellations seem to pass. Close enough to brush the chimney air, close enough to leave their shimmer there. 12 in the sky circling over me. A quiet painted alphabet of who we used to be. 12 in the sky glowing through the blue, like stories folded into light and scattered over you. I watch them from the window as the city breathes below, and everyone reminds me of a place I used to know. 12 in the sky, tender, far, and wise. A soft parade of wonder in the dark behind my eyes. The mountain, the river, the vessel, the sea, the fire, the silence, the branch, the key. All of them are turning in a hush beyond goodbye. All of them are breathing among the 12 in the sky. 12 in the sky circling over me. A quiet painted alphabet of who we used to be. 12 in the sky glowing through the blue, like stories folded into light and scattered over you. I watch them from the window as the city breathes below, and everyone reminds me of a place I used to know. 12 in the sky, tender, far, and wise. A soft parade of wonder in the dark behind my eyes. When dawn unthreads the darkness with a pale and patient sigh, I still can hear the whisper of the 12 in the sky. Blue cup shadow on a small round table. Evening hum, soft rain of sound. There is a color under winter, not only white, not only gray. It lives in subway doors at twilight and the last 5 minutes of the day. It lives in jazz from older speakers in the mirror of a cooling winding street, in the denim sky above the rooftops where the first lamps gently meet. That is where I find my ritual, a dark-eyed song, a patient hue, half of courage, half of longing, all of it becoming blue. Not the blue of breaking open, not the blue of final goodbyes, but the blue of staying tender while the season crystallizes. I touch the straw, I hear the evening turn its page without a sound. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, cold and lovely, deep and true. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, a winter glow and midnight brew. When the world is wrapped in sweaters, I still reach for something new. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, bittersweet and washed in blue. Across the cafe, someone's notebook holds a map of unfinished lines. A couple shares a silent pastry, the clock forgets to rush the time. My drink gathers little constellations along the wall of the plastic lid, and every sip becomes a shoreline for the words I never did. I think of all the selves I carried through crowded years and borrowed light, the one who wanted more permission, the one who learned to choose the night. Here they meet in one reflection, soft as vinyl, dark as rain, and the blue between those versions sings me back to life again. No firework, no grand confession, just a clear note settling low. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, cold and lovely, deep and true. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, a winter glow and midnight brew. When the world is wrapped in sweaters, I still reach for something new. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, bittersweet and washed in blue. Let the others chase the heart flight, I will keep this velvet chill. There are songs that bloom in embers and songs that bloom when air stands still. Mine is written on the surface of a dark and shining sea. One small cup of evening weather, opening a brighter me. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, cold and lovely, deep and true. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, a winter glow and midnight brew. When the world is wrapped in sweaters, I still reach for something new. Lluvia blue, Lluvia blue, bittersweet and washed in blue. Blue cup shadow on a small round table. Evening hum, I drink the blue. Blue of the Au-delà, a quiet line where daylight starts. Everything is clear and far. The meadow lifts its shining face to larks that spin in rings of sound. Sunlight wanders over wheat and folds warm patterns on the ground. Far away the rivers gleam like glass unrolled by patient hands. The distance does not feel like loss, it feels like room to understand. A white that moves lazily across the noon's untroubled fire, and all the hills wear calm like robes stitched by wind and pure desire. Nothing heavy can remain where the light keeps opening. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, my thoughts grow wide and clear and bright. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, trouble thins into the light. Over the fields, over the miles, hope returns in quiet lines. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, I can breathe beyond the time. The afternoon becomes a bell ringing softly through the heat. Shadows gather at the feet of chestnut trees along the street. Children's laughter from afar fades into the summer air, and even distant rooftops seem to float like songs suspended there. The world is simple for a while, blue above and earth below. Between them every waiting heart finds a place to loosen slow. What I carried falls away like a coat at springtime's door. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, my thoughts grow wide and clear and bright. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, trouble thins into the light. Over the fields, over the miles, hope returns in quiet lines. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, I can breathe beyond the time. If tomorrow asked for faith, let me answer with this view. An endless calm above the world, a tender and unbroken blue. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, my thoughts grow wide and clear and bright. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, trouble thins into the light. Over the fields, over the miles, hope returns in quiet lines. Under the blue sky, under the blue sky, I can breathe beyond the time. Daylight lingers on my eyes. Under the blue sky, still and true. When one season closes its eyes, another breath begins below. At the end of spring, the petals loosen, not in grief, but in a graceful rain. They drift across the benches and the river, and feed the roots they leave again. At the end of summer, evening deepens, crickets sew the dark with patient thread. The last warm wind moves through the garden and lays gold dust on roses red. I used to fear the edge of beauty the moment color starts to thin, but now I watch the fields grow quieter and hear another song begin. Because the heart is not a season bound to one unchanging tree. It opens in the leaving, also it blooms in what it learns to see. Every ending keeps a lantern for the next unspoken road. A heart at season's end, a At the end of autumn, branches open, simple dark against a silver noon. The orchards stand in lucid patience, and the geese rewrite the moon. At the end of winter, snow softens, water starts beneath the silent crust. Somewhere underneath the frozen garden, green is practicing its trust. So I keep faith with every turning, with the bare field and the bright new stem, with all the forms of passing splendor and the life that follows after them. I have seen how loss can clear a window, stillness can prepare a song, how the heart once freed from holding can grow beautiful and strong. Nothing loved is ever wasted, it becomes another spring. A heart at season's end, a heart at season's end finds a flower where the daylight fades. A heart at season's end, a heart at season's end learns to love the beauty that remakes. After blossom, after thunder, after frost along the lane, a heart at season's end blooms and blooms in changed terrain. Let the leaves fall without sorrow, let the snow arrive with grace. Every season leaves a doorway in the ordinary place. Step through gently, step through singing, trust the earth beneath the bend. Some of the finest kinds of blooming wait until the season ends. A heart at season's end, a heart at season's end finds a flower where the daylight fades. A heart at season's end, a heart at season's end learns to love the beauty that remakes. After blossom, after thunder, after frost along the lane, a heart at season's end blooms and blooms in changed terrain. When one season closes its eyes, another breath begins in me. In the far hush, a song begins, not from a mouth, but through the wind. It starts above the frozen ridges, a low green hum in the midnight air, then violet threads and silver echoes gather like voices everywhere. No choir stands on any mountain, no bell is struck in any town, yet all the sky becomes an instrument as the cold stars listen down. I hear it in the snowfield shimmer, I hear it in the cedar spine, a melody without a language, still somehow answering mine. No sheet, no string, no human hand could hold the music of this land. Song of the northern light, song of the northern light, sing through the dark in rivers of flame. Song, song of the northern light, song of the northern light, call every silence softly by name, with green gold vowels and lavender white. I follow the sound of the northern light. The valley sleeps in woolen silence, the lakes are sealed in sheets of glass, but overhead the hidden anthem moves so slowly the minutes pass. I close my eyes eyes and still can see it. A chord of color under my skin, like winter learning how to blossom, like distance learning how to thin. No grief is gone, no wound forgotten, yet everything is held more wide, as if the sky has found a way to sing with no place left to hide. The night is vast but not severe, it turns its quiet into clear. Song of the northern light, song of the northern light, sing through the darkened rivers of flame. Song of the northern light, song of the northern light, call every silence softly by name, with green gold vowels and lavender white. I follow the sound of the northern light. And when the dawn untunes the colors and leaves the snow in simple blue, the unheard hymn remains unbroken, a northern note I carry through. Song of the northern light, song of the northern light, sing through the darkened rivers of flame. Song of the northern light, song of the northern light, call every silence softly by name, with green gold vowels and lavender white. I follow the sound of the northern light. In the far hush, the song stays near, a silent music, bright and clear. There is a little planet turning in the cafe light, made of cups and paperbacks and patches of midnight. Around it move our conversations, slow and bright and warm, each one a moon of meaning in a quiet weathered storm. You arrive like winter sunlight laid across a wooden chair, soft enough to miss at first, impossible not to wear. I drift in my own distance with a coat of silver dust, carrying old echoes and the habit not to trust. But gravity is gentle when it's true, not a chain but something pulling through, a rhythm hidden in the daily art, a slow and lovely orbit of the heart, orbit of hearts, circling low and sweet, meeting in the middle where the quiet pulses meet. No crash, no fire, just a lantern in the dark, a soft revolving wonder, drawing circles through the heart, orbit of hearts, turning hand in hand like planets made of coffee, steam and grains of golden sand. Stay near the center where the hush and light depart, and let the whole world sway inside this orbit of hearts. Outside the buses pass like comets headed somewhere fast. Inside the spoon keeps time as if it knows what things can last. Your laughter leaves a halo on the edges of the room, a ring of light that follows me like jasmine in perfume. All our distances begin to bend, corners opening where they used small enough to start, and everything revolves around the heart. Orbit of hearts, circling low and sweet, meeting in the middle where the quiet pulses meet. No crash, no fire, just a lantern in the dark, a soft revolving wonder, drawing circles through the heart. Orbit of hearts, turning hand in hand like planets made of coffee, steam, and grains of golden sand. Stay near the center where the hush and light depart, and let the whole world sway inside this orbit of hearts. Maybe love is not a lightning strike at all. Maybe it is moonlight learning how to fall. Maybe it is simply finding where to start. A table by the window and an orbit of hearts. Orbit of hearts, circling low and sweet, meeting in the middle where the quiet pulses meet. No crash, no fire, just a lantern in the dark, a soft revolving wonder, drawing circles through the heart. Orbit of hearts, turning hand in hand like planets made of coffee, steam, and grains of golden sand. Stay near the center where the hush and light depart, and let the whole world sway inside this orbit of hearts. Long after chairs are stacked and evening cards depart, I feel the room still turning in our orbit of hearts. Green begins in hidden seams, under stones and under dreams. Something small lifts up the ground with the sweetest quiet sound. New leaves shine like glass beside the road, fern-like shadows climb a garden wall. The market fills with herbs and tender stems, wrapped in paper, tied with bits of twine. A bicycle basket overflows with dill. The day smells faintly of citrus and soil. Every root has kept a patient spark, making lanterns in the loosened dark. What looked asleep was only gathering light, preparing its soft return to sight. First hello in green, I hear you now, in the folded leaf, in the waking bough. First hello in green, so clear, so clean, a little new world rising in between. First hello in green, come walk with me through the moss, through the thyme, through the tangerine. First hello in green, softly seen, you turn the ordinary into evergreen. On apartment steps, fresh basil catches rain. Balconies are learning how to bloom again. Laundry moves like flags of a kinder air, and little pots of mint are everywhere. The creek behind the library runs bright, carrying fragments of the noonday light. I watch the hillside loosen into hue, as if the earth remembered what to do. No trumpet sounds, no sudden blazing scene, just life returning in a tender green. First hello in green, I hear you now, in the folded leaf, in the waking bough. First hello in green, so clear, so clean, a little new world rising in moss, through the thyme, through the tangerine. First hello in green, softly seen, you turn the ordinary into evergreen. The heart can change the way a garden does, by almost nothing, by a tender cause, a shade, a shoot, a soft persistent sign that quiet beginnings are a kind of shine. First hello in green, I hear you now, in the folded leaf, in the waking bough. First hello in green, so clear, so clean, a little new world rising in between. First hello in green, come walk with me through the moss, through the thyme, through the tangerine. First hello in green, softly seen, you turn the ordinary into evergreen. Under stones and under dreams, spring has signed in strokes of green. Blue light trembling on the window of noon, the sea is already singing. A ribbon of sunlight lies over the bay. Boats drift slowly as if time chose to stay. Palm shadows lean on the old white wall, and the bright warm silence covers it all. You turn with a breeze in your loose cotton dress. The harbor shines back with effortless grace. Even the air tastes tender and clear, like a sweet unfinished sentence near. The water keeps flashing its bright little signs, as though the whole summer were written in lines. And I read your face in the shine and the spray, like a soft hidden map to the center of day. The gulls are circling, the world is wide, our hearts are quiet with the tide. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, open your blue like a dream for me. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, hold all the gold where our eyes can be. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, every small wave is a memory. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, you make the distance disappear gently. By late afternoon the beach glows rose and white. Children's voices melt into the light. A bicycle passes with flowers in its wheel, and everything simple turns suddenly real. We sit by the pier where the ropes softly strain, watching the color deepen again. The horizon loosens its pale shining thread as lavender enters where daylight had bled. No need for thunder, no need for display. The beauty arrives in a quieter way. A cup of cold sweetness, your shoulder near mine, and the sea breathing slowly beyond the last line. The hour is folding, the shadows grow long. The hush between us becomes a song. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, open your blue like a dream for me. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, hold all the gold where our eyes can be. Summerlit sea, Summerlit sea, every small wave is a memory. Summerlit sea, Summerlit Sea, you make the distance disappear gently. When the first star wakes above the mast, I want this shining calm to last, like warm salt drying on our skin, a silent world we stepped within. Summerlit sea, open your blue like a dream for me. Summerlit sea, hold all the gold where our eyes can be. Summerlit sea, every small wave is a memory. Summerlit sea, you make the distance disappear gently. The harbor dims, the sky turns free, still my heart stays with the summerlit sea. Blue, breathing over the lake. One white line on the water wakes. The heat of day has left the pavement. Now the city wears a sigh. Windows dim the distant embers. Lantern clouds pass slowly by. Near the reeds the air is velvet. Moths are stitching through the dark, and the world grows wide and weightless at the first nocturnal spark. Then above the sleeping boathouse, with a hush as thin as mist, Cygnus opens long and shining like a letter moonlight kissed. I can feel the silence rowing past the shore beyond the pier. Every ripple turns to silver, every memory settles clear. Nothing breaks, nothing rushes, night is deep enough to hold all the words we never finished, all the warmth the daylight told. Summer Cygnus Drift, summer Cygnus Drift, white wings on the midnight water. Summer Cygnus Drift, summer Cygnus Drift, floating where the dark grows softer, through the blue and breathless distance, past the lanterns, past the lift. Love becomes a quiet current. Summer Cygnus Drift, summer Cygnus Drift. On the dock a radio whispers old brass notes and tender dust. Ice and glasses, lemon shining, small confessions etched with trust. Your reflection bends beside me in the black enamel lake, and the stars seem almost earthly in the shapes they choose to make. No cathedral could be gentler than this sky without a wall. No grand promise could be truer than the hush before we call. When the season leans to evening and the hours loose and free, Cygnus writes a path of mercy over you, over me. Let the shoreline fade behind us, let the night become our room. There is music in the stillness, there is perfume in the bloom. Summer Cygnus Drift, summer Cygnus Drift, white wings on the midnight water. Summer Cygnus Drift, summer Cygnus Drift, turning every shadow softer in the long and lucid breathing, where the slow touch the quiet road. We walk beside the river wall, where grasses wear a copper edge. The evening bends through willow leaves and settles on the water's chest. A bakery lets sweetness drift into the cooling violet air, and every window we pass by looks like a lantern held with care. No need for many words tonight. The city hums in lower tones. A bus moves past, then disappears, like a thought already home. Step by step, the daylight thins, making room for what begins. Autumn walking, evening light turns the ordinary bright. Autumn walking, evening light puts a glow on every line. Autumn walking, evening light keeps our shadows close and kind. Through the fading, through the blue, the whole street feels made for you. Puddles carry neon stars, broken by the smallest rain. A chestnut rolls across the curb with a small and wooden grace. Somewhere from an open door, an old record starts to spin, and the air around that song feels like somewhere I have been. The moon appears before it shines, a pale coin in an ink-washed sky, and all the stores are closing slow, like flowers folding for the night. Step by step, the silence grows, soft enough for truth to show. Autumn walking, evening light turns the ordinary bright. Autumn walking, evening light puts a glow on every line. Autumn walking, evening light keeps our shadows close and kind. Through the fading, through the blue, the whole street feels made for you. Not a grand horizon, just this lane, this hour, this view. Yet the world becomes enormous, walking gently next to you. Autumn walking, evening light turns the ordinary bright. Autumn walking, evening light puts a glow on every line. Autumn walking, evening light keeps our shadows close and kind. Through the fading, through the blue, the whole street feels made for you. Street lamps wake in rose blue dusk, shoes know the quiet road. Morning slips in velvet through the curtains and the leaves. Dust hangs like a prophecy. The pale sun almost reads. On the table lies a notebook and a cooling cup of tea. where a horoscope of colors starts unfolding quietly. It says the day will open like a rose in second bloom, that lost things may return as a light rearranging room. It says a voice from long ago may drift across the hall like perfume from another year, still clinging to the wall. I never trust the future written plain, but I believe the softness after rain. I believe the gold along the rim, the way the smallest omen learns to sing. Velvet horoscope, tell me something kind. Lay your quiet lantern on the corners of my mind. Read the lines of daylight, read the steam above my cup, read the tiny tremble when the sleeping world wakes up. Velvet horoscope, turning page by page, find the hidden garden in the margins of the day. Not a grand prediction, just a gentle way to cope with your tender little weather. My velvet horoscope. By noon the street is humming with umbrellas and with shoes. A saxophone of traffic sings a low familiar blues. Yet in the glass reflection there are planets moving slow, and every face I pass becomes a sign I almost know. Maybe fate is only light and grain, tiny silver threading through the plain. Maybe every ordinary scene hides a secret star between the seams. Velvet horoscope, tell me something kind. Lay your quiet lantern on the corners of my mind. Read the lines of daylight, read the steam above my cup, read the tiny tremble when the sleeping world wakes up. Velvet horoscope, turning page by page, find the hidden garden in the margins of the day. Not a grand prediction, just a gentle way to cope with your tender little weather. My velvet horoscope. This evening wears a lavender coat above the avenue. The clouds are cards of silver and the moon is pulling through. I close the book but still can feel the message softly glow, as if the stars had stitched a sign beneath the skin below. Velvet horoscope, tell me something kind. Lay your quiet lantern on the corners of my mind. Read the lines of daylight, read the steam above my cup, read the tiny tremble when the sleeping world wakes up. Velvet horoscope, turning page by page, find the hidden garden in the margins of the day. Not a grand prediction, just a gentle way to cope with your tender little weather. My velvet horoscope. Night folds the room in blue, the quiet pen still warm, and I sleep beneath the hush of a velvet horoscope. Dry leaves circle by the station, a copper light on every sleeve. grasses in the words we never spoke. Market apples, woven baskets, scars beginning to appear. A slow horizon made of harvest and the finest kind of clear. Then above the barns and power lines, wide as an unfinished page, Pegasus lifts through the twilight, calm and ancient, bright and strange. Not a myth for gates and marble, but for fields the swallows knew, for the roads that fade to umber, for the dusk that deepens blue. Something in the air grows tender, something in the chest lets go. Not a loss, but a becoming, like the last and richest glow. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields, running through the rusted evening where the hidden weather yields. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields. Every fading thing turns spacious under Pegasus over amber fields. I have walked the orchard alleys where the pears fall bruised and sweet, where the earth keeps all its riches close beneath a cooling sheet. You were there in wool and silence, with your hands around warm tea, and the sky above the hillside looked as vast as memory. There are days the heart grows quieter, not from emptiness or fear, but because the world is ripening into tones the soul can hear. Pegasus, patient in the distance, keeps the season from collapse, stitching gold into the margins of the dark between the gaps. Let the old light rest upon us, let the evening speak in grain. Every ending wears a texture, every beauty keeps a stain. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields, crossing all the weathered acres where the low sun slowly kneels. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields. Even time becomes a feather under Pegasus over amber fields. When the year begins to loosen and the branches learn to spare, there is grace in every thinning, there is flight in open air. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields, high above the cider quiet where the hidden sweetness seals. Pegasus over amber fields, Pegasus over amber fields, through the dusk of mellow fire shine. Pegasus over amber fields. A copper light on every sleeve, dry leaves circle as we leave. The night does not arrive all at once, it gathers petal by petal, in alleyways and window frames, in cups that keep the kettle. Then from above the sleeping roofs a murmured pattern starts, a whispering zodiac threading through the hearts. It speaks in Leo, marigold. In Pisces, silver foam. In Virgo's, folded napkins. And in Cancer's, tide warm home. It hums in Taurus, cedar wood. In Gemini, cafe chatter. As if the sky had learned that tiny things are what most matter. Lean close, the stars are never loud. They hide their fire inside a cloud. They leave their meaning in the seams, in porcelain rings and window dreams. Whispering zodiac soft across the air. A necklace made of midnight and the stories hidden there. Whispering zodiac, low and luminous, turning all the silence into something intimate and endless. Every sign a feather, every house a fragile spark, drifting through the velvet of the slowly breathing dark. Whispering zodiac, stay until the morning starts, and stitch your silver hush around our hearts. Sagittarius tastes like cardamom and roads after the rain. Capricorn is window frost and footsteps on a train. Aquarius pours blue neon from a cracked and glowing vase. And Aries leaves a cinnabar confession in the space. Scorpio keeps the candle nearly low. Libra lets the evening even grow. All of them are passing through the room, leaving little constellations in the gloom. Whispering zodiac soft across the air. A necklace made of midnight and the stories hidden there. Whispering zodiac, low and luminous, turning all the silence into something intimate and endless. Every sign a feather, every house a fragile spark, drifting through the velvet of the slowly breathing dark. Whispering zodiac, stay until the morning starts, and stitch your silver hush around our hearts. No need for prophecy or thunder in the sky. Just a room or a cup of pulse, a low celestial sigh. The universe is nearest when it barely leaves a mark. A whispered wheel of wonder, rolling softly through the dark. Whispering zodiac soft across the air. A necklace made of midnight and the stories hidden there. Whispering zodiac, low and luminous, turning all the silence into something intimate and endless. Every sign a feather, every house a fragile spark, drifting through the velvet of the slowly breathing dark. Whispering zodiac, stay until the morning starts, and stitch your silver hush around our hearts. At dawn the signs grow pale, but not the glow they start. The whispering zodiac keeps turning in the heart. There is a cafe at the edge of ordinary time, where planets hang as pendant lamps and every spoon can chime. The menu lists eclipse and rain, nebula and cream, and every table hums as if it's anchored in a dream. A waiter made of twilight pours the dark into my cup. Across the room, the zodiac is lazily waking up. Saturn reads the newspaper, Venus paints her nails in gold. groups laughing at the stories getting old. No one here is hurried by the day. The hours bloom and drift and melt away. The sky comes down to sit beside the bar, and every chair is occupied by stars. Cosmic cafe, open late for dreamers, serving little galaxies in ceramic silver steamers. Cosmic cafe, where the quiet planets play, and every heart is softened by the music and the gray. Pull me to the corner where the moonlight likes to stay, where every cup is glowing in a small celestial way. Cosmic cafe, I could lose the clock today and float among the saucers till the night dissolves away. The shelves are stacked with comets bound in dust-colored spines. The sugar falls like meteor trails and delicate white lines. A scarf becomes a Milky Way draped over the empty chair, and all the room turns radiant from simply having you there. Every note the speaker softly sends feels like some old orbit finding end. Feels like something distant drawing near, a universe distilled enough to hear. Cosmic cafe, open late for dreamers, serving little galaxies in ceramic silver steamers. Cosmic cafe, where the quiet planets play, and every heart is softened by the music and the gray. Pull me to the corner where the moonlight likes to stay, where every cup is glowing in a small celestial way. Cosmic cafe, I could lose the clock today and float among the saucers till the night dissolves away. When the street outside turns blue and nearly disappears, the room becomes a telescope polished by our ears. The smallest clink of porcelain turns infinite and clear, and all the stars lean lower just to listen from the air. Cosmic cafe, open late for dreamers, serving little galaxies in ceramic silver steamers. Cosmic cafe, where the quiet planets play, and every heart is softened by the music and the gray. Pull me to the corner where the moonlight likes to stay, where every cup is glowing in a small celestial way. Cosmic cafe, I could lose the clock today and float among the saucers till the night dissolves away. When the last star leaves a tip beside the register display, I keep a little universe from the Cosmic cafe. Blue on the roofs, blue in the air. Before the sun can find its way, the world is washed in tender gray. Balconies and sleeping plants, where 1,000 shining hands. The river holds a cooler light, a ribbon drawn from out the night, and every building by the hill looks painted soft and standing still. In this hour no edges keep, everything is half asleep. Blue rain at daybreak, falling fine, threading through the wires and signs. Blue rain at daybreak, calm and bright, turning the last of black to light. Blue rain at daybreak, stay and sing over the roofs of everything. Blue rain at daybreak, drifting through, making the morning bloom in blue. A train goes by a distant glow smudged like charcoal in the flow. Laundry lines and satellite bowls catch the weather in their souls. Far below the market street waits beneath the cooling sheets, and I can feel the day begin like water slowly touching skin. No announcement, no alarm, only color, only calm. Blue rain at daybreak, falling fine, threading through the wires and signs. Blue rain at daybreak, calm and bright, turning the last of black to light. Blue rain at daybreak, stay and sing over the roofs of everything. Blue rain at daybreak, drifting through, making the morning bloom in blue. Let the hills dissolve in haze, let the glass collect the day. There is beauty without sound when the rain first meets the ground. Blue rain at daybreak, pure and slow, over the city's quiet glow. Blue rain at daybreak, soft and true, leaving silver in the view. Blue rain at daybreak, hold the line between the sleeping and the shine. Blue rain at daybreak, falling through till my pulse is painted blue. Blue on the roofs, day opens there. The silver ladle leans above the sleeping town, pouring quiet over roofs and window glass. Street lamps blink like patient fireflies below, and the night opens its blue-black hands. I walked where the river kept its folded light, thin as silk, drag softly over stone. Branches wrote slow letters on the water, letters no daylight ever learns to read. Far above, the 7 sparks were steady, small and certain in the drifting cold, as if the sky had left a cup of memory for hearts they could not carry all they hold. The air smelled faintly of pine and iron rain. A train sang once beyond the hill, then disappeared. I thought of all the roads that lose their names, all the voices we keep closest when they are gone. Then the darkness bent nearer to listen, and the silence loosened its thread. Whisper of the Big Dipper, stay with me tonight. Circle through the hush and pour your northern light. Whisper of the Big Dipper, over leaf and stone, teach the wandering hour how not to feel alone. Whisper of the Big Dipper, clear and small and bright, carry my unfinished heart across the night. Windows dimmed one by one along the hillside, dogs stopped answering the moonlit lane. Even the wind grew careful with the grasses, touching every blade as if it knew my name. I remembered hands warmed by paper cups, laughter rising white in winter air, the kind of brief and glowing human weather that leaves its light in places once laid bare. Above it all, your quiet shape kept turning, not hurried, not lost, never asking why. A patient compass stitched in frost and distance, a simple answer written far too high. So I gave my doubts to the midnight cool star-shaped hush to keep for yours. Whisper of the Big Dipper, stay with me tonight. Circle through the hush and pour your northern light. Whisper of the Big Dipper, over leaf and stone, teach the wandering hour how not to feel alone. Whisper of the Big Dipper, clear and small and bright, carry my unfinished heart across the night. The river keeps your echo till the dawn, and the sky drinks slowly from its silver bowl. Four notes falling through the air, one for each returning sky. Spring begins with water on the railings and tulips opening near the train. Umbrellas bloom across the sidewalks, then fold to leaden tender rain. Every corner smells of soil and paper, a fruit stand setting out their first bright rose. A violin from a distant window finds the places winter used to close. Summer follows barefoot through the market with peaches, linen, river light and dust. Children race the shadows down the alley, and evening glows in copper rust. Fans turn slowly in the cafe ceiling, cold drinks shine against the weathered wood. The city hums as if it knows that staying golden does the spirit good. Round and round the year is singing, never twice the self-same tune. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, turning through the rooms of earth and sky. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, teaching every leaf it's time to fly. Green to golden, heat to snowfall, each goodbye becomes a guide. Song of four seasons, carry me where changes shine. Autumn end is wrapped in roasted color, maple fire under patient feet. Bookstores glow in coats, remember how the air and memory meet. The wind turns pages in the open stations, chestnuts crack their fragrance into dusk. A low saxophone behind a doorway makes the cooling avenue feel hushed. Then winter lays a blue hand on the morning and cleans the distance with its quiet breath. Street lamps bloom in early evening, soft as lanterns by a frozen stair. Yet even here beneath the silver silence, seeds are dreaming under rooted sleep. So every hush inside the season is a promise folded dark and deep. What leaves returns in other colors, what fades becomes another light. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, turning through the rooms of earth and sky. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, teaching every leaf it's time to fly. Green to golden, heat to snowfall, each goodbye becomes a guide. Song of four seasons, carry me where changes shine. Let spring be soft, let summer widen, let autumn burn, let winter clear. Every form of beauty borrows just enough to disappear. Still the melody continues in the branch, the rain, the ground, and a heart that learns to listen will hear forever circling round. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, turning through the rooms of earth and sky. Song of four seasons, song of four seasons, teaching every leaf it's time to fly. Green to gold and heat to snowfall, each goodbye becomes a guide. Song of four seasons, carry me where changes shine. Four notes falling through the air, one remains inside my mind. Midnight settles softly on the shoulders of the town. Street lamps pour their honey while the shutters all come down. Inside a corner cafe where the clocks forget to move, a constellation gathers in the dark between the grooves. The record spins a quiet blue, a brush against the air. Orion in the teacups, Cassiopeia in your hair. We talk in half-lit murmurs as the windows start to rain, and every drop becomes a star that trembles on the pane. There is a map above the city glow, a language only sleepless hearts can know. I read it in the curve of your reply, in the silver patience of the sky. Midnight constellation, stay with me a while. Hang above the silence with your slow and secret smile. Every scattered diamond writes a poem on the blue, and the whole sky sounds like something leading back to you. Midnight constellation, turning deep and bright, 1,000 quiet answers in the fabric of the night. Let the world grow distant like a train beyond the rain, while the stars keep blooming in the dark above our names. A candle bends its little flame as if it wants to hear the patient drift of satellites, the breath of atmosphere. You stir the cream in circles like a moon around the glass, and all the hours loosen as the midnight minutes pass. What is written far away feels near, a hush of light arriving crystal clear. No need to hold the moment with a claim, it lingers when we never say its name. Midnight constellation, stay with me a while. Hang above the silence with your slow and secret smile. Every scattered diamond writes a poem on the blue, and the whole sky sounds like something leading back love to hear. We are small but shining in the hush we never planned to. Reflections floating in a midnight cup of amber. Midnight constellation, stay with me a while. Hang above the silence with your slow and secret smile. Every scattered diamond writes a poem on the blue, and the whole sky sounds like something leading back to you. Midnight constellation, turning deep and bright, 1,000 quiet answers in the fabric of the night. Let the world grow distant like a train beyond the rain, while the stars keep blooming in the dark above our names. When the last chair rests and the final candle fades, your midnight constellation still glows inside the shade. The curtain lifts and settles like a sigh. Dust turns once in the pale blue of the light. There was a year the wind left notes for me inside the fence beneath the rosemary. It pressed small errands into fields of wheat, moved yellow taxis softly down the street. My younger heart ran after every sound, believing all departures circled round. I wore my plans like ribbons in my hair, all bright directions tangling in the air. At noon the rooftop shimmered tin and chalk. We measured futures by the length of walks. At dusk the alley saxophone would rise, a little rust, a little midnight wine. I thought becoming meant a sudden door, one clean arrival, one forever sure. But wind prefers the unfinished and the bend, the road that teaches while it does not end. So I learned to hear what never stays, the moving hymn in ordinary days. The year the wind left behind still lives in my chest, in the turn of an old street, in the hush after yes. The year the wind left behind, I carry it near like a coat lined with weather, like a room made of air. The year the wind left behind, it did not disappear. It became my way of walking, became my inner ear. The year the wind left behind still opens like a door, and every breeze across my skin says there is more. There is more. Later came the weight of keys and rent, late train windows, wages almost spent. Friends became countries with difficult borders. Love learned the shape of quieter disorder still. And laundromats at 10:30. I felt that old invisible companion in winter coats and receipts and crowded bars. It stitched a sky between fluorescent scars. Not every dream survived its borrowed name. Some burned too fast, some never learned a flame. Yet what remained was subtler and more true, a steadier blue than youth had ever knew. The wind had taught me not to own the day, but hold it like a song half sung away. And in the pauses I began to trust the grace of motion, the kindness of dust. The year the wind left behind still lives in my chest, in the turn of an old street, in the hush loving handprint made of sun and rain. The year the wind left behind still lives in my chest, in the turn of an old street, in the hush after yes. The year the wind left behind, I carry it near like a coat lined with weather, like a room made of air. The year the wind left behind, it did not disappear. It became my way of walking, became my inner ear. The year the wind left behind still opens like a door, and every breeze across my skin says there is more. There is more. The curtain rests, the evening leans inside, and something restless settles into guide. Lantern light trembles on the cafe wall. Outside, a thin rain gathers up the leaves. There is a season that leaves without noise, taking the louder colors with its voice. Not like summer, bright with public fire, but like a clerk folding maps after hours. The river keeps a pewter kind of shine, the benches hold a memory of pine. I sit with tea gone amber in the cup, watching day lower its sleeves and button up. At this age, I know not all departures break. Some simply dim like heat above a lake. A friendship cools, a neighborhood turns new. A favorite coat forgets the shape of you. Still in the fading, something finally stays, a tone more honest than the summer blaze. The heart grows less dramatic, more exact, able to love what will not answer back. Evening has a scholar's patient hand, marking what survives, what does not stand. Song of the fading season, stay with me tonight. Sing in bronze and lavender, in thinning bands of light. Song of the fading season, low and deep and true. Teach me how to cherish what the bright months hurry through. Song of the fading season, every quiet hue is a kind of wisdom speaking from the blue. Song of the fading season, I am listening near for the tender mathematics of what disappears. The years have made me fond of smaller things, steam on glass, the click a teaspoon brings, the careful hand that waters plants at dawn, the borrowed scarf that keeps another warm. I used to chase the thunder for a sign, now I trust the weather of a lamp. A life is not composed of peaks alone, but little rooms where patience has been grown. And when the trees unfasten all their gold, I do not call the branches bare but bold, to stand revealed against a whitening sky. Maybe the bravest elegance in time, perhaps the soul, when stripped of its display, finds truer music in the bones of day. So let the evening lower into view. I have fewer fears of losing what is true. Song of the fading season, stay teach me how to cherish what the bright months hurry through. Song of the fading season, every quiet hue is a kind of wisdom speaking from the blue. Song of the fading season, I am listening ear for the tender mathematics of what disappears. What leaves the branch returns another way. A soil is shade, as memory is clay. And I too learn the beauty of release, the softer architecture of my peace. Song of the fading season, stay with me tonight, singing bronze and lavender in thinning bands of light. Song of the fading season, low and deep and true, teach me how to cherish what the bright months hurry through. Song of the fading season, every quiet hue is a kind of wisdom speaking from the blue. Song of the fading season, I am listening ear for the tender mathematics of what disappears. Rain threads the dark with one unbroken line, and the room grows whole inside the dim. Spin the globe with one small finger, listen for the weather laugh. And so the cherry trees make confetti. In Tromso, sunlight learns to stay all night. In Nairobi, rain taps jazz across the windows. In Ushuaia, summer leans cool and white. In Kyoto, autumn folds itself in temple bells. In Quito, clouds wear gardens on their sleeves. In Cape Town, spring comes skipping through the vineyards. And in Reykjavik, steam curls through the eaves. The earth is never doing just one season, it's always hosting several at a time. A snowy hill, a humid port, a dry red canyon, all keeping beautifully different rhyme. You could chase the year from coat to sandals, from sled tracks down to coconut cafes, and still come home with pockets full of weather and 1,000 changed up ways to say days. One planet, many clocks of blossoms, many kinds of sunset on the move. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth, round and bright and gloriously diverse. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth. Every map contains a different verse, polar dawn and equatorial thunder, harvest lanes and seaside mirth. 4 seasons around the earth, make a choir of the turning earth. I want a postcard from a windy fjord town, and one from where the jacarandas fall. A recipe for soup from coldest daylight, and mango ice from streets that never stall. Tell me how the farmers read the weather, tell me what the children shout at rain, tell me which birds own the early morning and which stars watch over the train. Because the fun of earth is not perfection, it's the way surprise keeps changing hats. Blizzards, monsoons, pollen, dusty sunsets, pine sand trails and bright volcanic flats. The year is less a circle than a festival, with many stages singing at once. And every place adds one more rhythm to the giant spinning weather dance. We belong to one wide story, told in many shades of sky. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth, round and bright and gloriously diverse. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth. Every map contains a different verse, polar dawn and equatorial thunder, harvest lanes and seaside mirth. 4 seasons around the earth make a choir of the turning earth. So pour the tea or slice the mango, zip the coat or roll the sleeve. Somewhere spring is tuning violin, somewhere rain is on leaves. Let the planet keep astonishing with every latitude and birth. There is endless song in noticing the fourfold wonder of the earth. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth, round and bright and gloriously diverse. 4 seasons around the earth, 4 seasons around the earth. Every map contains a different verse, polar dawn and equatorial thunder, harvest lanes and seaside mirth. 4 seasons around the earth make a choir of the turning earth. Spin the globe with one small finger, hear the weather clap in time. Blue lamps on the river rail, night stays cold and I stay bright. After the shops have dimmed their laughter and buzzes hum like tired birds home, I walk beneath the winter neon with a quiet pulse of chrome. In my coat pocket sleeps a receipt with your unfinished name in ink. I do not read it like a promise, only pause beside the drink. The lid holds tiny moons of water, the straw leans black against the sky, and every passing set of headlights writes a question then goes by. What is love beneath a street lamp when the air is cold enough to ring? Maybe not a rose or fire, maybe just a dark awakening. The colder the wind becomes, the more exact the edges shine. Colder, clearer night, colder, clearer night. Under winter's glass I hear my mind. Colder, clearer night, colder, clearer night. Every hidden color comes alive. In the bitter hush of coffee, in the blue between the signs. Colder, clearer night, you are gone and I am more defined. On the bridge the river moves in secret, holding city stars and broken roads. Somewhere far a saxophone is breathing, where the sleepless window glows. I take a sip and feel the silence travel from my tongue into my chest. Not unkind, not empty, not defeated, just a little more confessed. There are nights that blur around us, soft with doubt and amber runes, and there are nights that can make a shadow bloom. Tonight the frost has honest manners. It does not flatter, does not plead. It tells me what remains is living. What remains is all I need. A distant train slips through the dark like silver thread through folded blue. Colder, clearer night. Colder, clearer night. Under winter's glass I hear my mind. Colder, clearer night. Colder, clearer night. Every hidden color comes alive. In the bitter hush of coffee, in the blue between the signs. Colder, clearer night. You are gone and I am more defined. Let the river keep your echo. Let the avenue unlearn your shoes. I will stand beside this midnight and let the sharper light renew. There is mercy in precision. There is grace in seeing true. When the heart stops begging weather, it can finally welcome blue. Colder, clearer night. Colder, clearer night. Under winter's glass I hear my mind. Oh, colder, clearer night. Colder, clearer night. Every hidden color comes alive. In the bitter hush of coffee, in the blue between the signs. Colder, clearer night. You are gone and I am more defined. Blue lamps on the river rail. Night stays cold and I stay bright. There's a leaf on the window, light as a sigh. There's a blush in the evening sky. The coffee turns slow in a porcelain sea, and autumn sits down next to me. You would have loved this little place on the corner where jazz plays low and the room gets warmer. The barista writes hearts in the milk by hand, like someone still believes in gentle plans. Outside the poplar trees let go with grace. Gold slips softly through the open space. Every leaf spins down without a sound, then kisses the patient ground. I sit with my coat and a notebook page, trying to soften the edges of age. But the season keeps making me young again, with cinnamon air and a silver pen. Far away the autumn sea is bright, a dazzling blue under fading light. It calls through the streets and the tram bell chime like a promise untouched by time. And all at once the hour turns tender. Every quiet color starts to enter the hidden rooms beneath my skin, where old songs still begin. Poplar leaves in your coffee, floating slow. Tiny gold circles in the afterglow. Autumn breeze through the half-closed door, and I want a little nothing more. Shining sea at the edge of town, keep the sunset from going down. In this cafe, in this golden air, love feels lost and still feels there. A spoon rings once like a distant bell, and suddenly the room becomes a shell, holding every whisper, every glance, every unfinished chance. A woman laughs by the record shelf, a man reads poems to no one but himself. The light hangs low on each wooden chair, making small miracles everywhere. I trace the fog on the glass with my thumb, thinking of roads we followed from summer noise to this softer place where falling leaves have a slower pace. The sea is brighter in autumn, I swear, because the cold makes the light more rare, because goodbye has a clearer tone, because beauty glows when it stands alone. So let the poplars empty the sky, let the gulls write silver lines on high. I will stay till the evening turns blue and find a quiet kind of truth. And all at once the hour turns tender, every amber shade becomes a sender, bringing back the words I knew when the world felt close to you. Poplar leaves in your coffee, floating slow, tiny gold circles in the afterglow. Autumn breeze through the half-closed door, and I want a little nothing more. Shining sea at the edge of town, keep the sunset from going down. In this cafe, in this golden air, love feels lost and still feels there. Maybe healing sounds like cups and rain, maybe beauty lives inside the pain. Maybe the sea and the leaves both know how to shine and how to let things go. I don't need summer's loud parade, I just need the softly colored shade. A table, a song, a window, a breeze, and the golden fall of poplar leaves. Poplar leaves in your coffee, floating slow, tiny gold circles in the afterglow. Autumn breeze through the half-closed door, and I want a little nothing more. Shining sea at the edge of town, keep the sunset from going down. In this cafe, in this golden air, love feels lost and still feels there. The cup grows cool, the sky turns deep, the city folds itself to sleep. One last leaf drifts down to see what autumn left in me. No curtain knows what hour it is. The sunlight keeps forgetting home. In the high north, summer acts peculiar. It wears noon shoes at midnight too. Children ride their bikes through shining bedtime, while gulls rehearse above the blue. The clock insists on practical behavior, but the sky just laughs and stays awake. Tomatoes dream in stubborn little gardens, and everyone eats pie by the lake. A fisherman waves at 1 in morning as if it were a lazy afternoon. The dog lies flat in endless golden weather, refusing every hint of moon. How do you sleep when light is making pancakes on every porch and silver window frame? You close your eyes and still the room feels yellow, as if the sun has learned your name. Daylight here is an overeager singer who never wants to end the song. Summer that never tilts, summer that never tilts, round and round in honey-colored skies. Summer that never tilts, summer that Midnight coffee, bright pajamas, rowboats drifting, sleepy smiles. Summer that never tilts makes the whole town live in golden wild. At the market, strawberries look louder, red enough to start a marching band. Tourists squint with maps and melting ice cream. Locals grin and wave a tanned hand. Laundry dances long beyond its schedule. Pianos sparkle from a house uphill. Someone grills a fish at nearly midnight, and the sun approves by lingering still. Eden shadows seem a bit embarrassed, short and faint like secrets in a joke. The flowers stretch as if they're mildly famous, and bees work overtime for clover smoke. I try to count the hours and lose interest. Better just to count the boats and pies. In a season where the life forgets its manners, joy becomes deliciously unwise. When the sky won't lower its eyelids, every heart gets one more verse. Summer that never tilts, summer that never tilts, round and round in honey-colored skies. Summer that never tilts, summer that never tilts, keeping all the dandelions wide. Midnight coffee, bright pajamas, rowboats drifting, sleepy smiles. Summer that never tilts makes the whole town live in golden wild. Let tomorrow wait politely on a bench beside the pier. We are busy being dazzled by a day that will not clear. If the moon feels underbooked, it can hum from somewhere thin. Tonight the sun is hosting supper, and the whole bright world is in summer that never tilts, summer that never tilts, round and round in honey-colored skies. Summer that never tilts, summer that never tilts, keeping all the dandelions wide. Midnight coffee, bright pajamas, rowboats drifting, sleepy smiles. Summer that never tilts makes the whole town live in golden wild. No curtain knows what hour it is, only light and pie and wind. Golden dusk slips under the cafe door, warm as bread and slow as settling smoke. It climbs the jars, the chairs, the polished floor, and wraps the room in one unbroken note. The street outside is copper, rose and sand, a moving canvas brushed with passing tires. The windows catch the evening in their hands and pour it back in diluted fires. A server stacks the cups with drowsy care. The grinder sleeps, the last song lingers low, and every face becomes a softer prayer, drawn in the amber tide of afterglow. My coat still holds the wind from older hours, the day's rough edges folded in its seams. But here they loosen, petal the cream of dreams. The city dims, yet somehow opens wide, as though the sunset knew where to be still. Golden dusk, lay your quiet on my shoulders. Turn the noise to velvet, turn the haste to smoke. Paint the glass with honey, make the hard day older, till it breaks apart in one soft stroke. Golden dusk in your slow and tender weather, every tired thought becomes a river hue. I could stay right here while the light unthreads forever. Let the evening bloom in shades of you. The traffic hums beyond the crossing signs, like distant bees returning through the heat. Above the roofs, the sky dissolves in lines of apricot and violet made sweet. A child laughs once, then disappears from view. A dog shakes sparks of gold from its leash. The world is briefly glazed in something true, a calm so thin it almost feels like speech. I stir the final swirl inside my cup. The spoon draws circles through a fading sun, and watch the dark come gradually end up. Never abrupt, never wholly done. Some endings do not close, they simply glow, and teach the heart a slower way to leave. Golden dusk, lay your quiet on my shoulders. Turn the noise to velvet, turn the haste to smoke. Paint the glass with honey, make the hard day older, till it breaks apart in one soft stroke. Golden dusk in your slow and tender weather, every tired thought becomes a river hue. I could stay right here while the light unthreads forever. Let the evening bloom in shades of you. When night arrives with indigo and glass, I will still feel the warmth along the grain, the way the golden hour let the daylight pass, without regret, without a trace of pain. Golden dusk, lay your quiet on my shoulders. Turn the noise to velvet, turn the haste to smoke. Paint the glass with honey, make the hard day older, till it breaks apart in one soft stroke. Golden dusk in your slow and tender weather, every tired thought becomes a river hue. I could stay right here while the light unthreads forever. Let the evening bloom in shades of you. Golden dusk, the cups grow dim, the windows keep the final gold within. feel the city speaks, the blossoms do, not in words but in fragrance loosened by dawn, in the faint white mist above garden walls, in the hush where color becomes air. The morning opens carefully, petal by petal, and every window holds a little blue silence. This is the hour that cannot be kept, only inhaled, only loved as it passes. Thin light wandered over tiled roofs, soft as milk poured into dark tea. From the alley came the sound of sweeping, rhythmic, near and delicately free. Plum blossoms trembled beside a stairway, their shadows hardly darker than the stone. A cat moved through the hedge like drifting ink, elegant, unhurried, alone. I stood where the lane met a small back garden, where dew stitched silver to every blade, and the air itself seemed newly blooming, as if fragrance were a kind of shade. There was no need for music in that moment. The leaves were already humming low, the sky was already turning pages, the earth already learning how to glow. Some mornings enter through the lungs first, before the eyes know what they see. A sweetness so light it almost vanishes, yet leaves the heart changed quietly. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, you rise with the pale light, tender as a step. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, you live in the hush that the morning has kept. On the mist, on the bloom, on the cool garden wall, you are the first soft answer before voices call. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, the floral whisper the sunrise hasn't left. As the sun climbed slowly through linen clouds, the streets took shape from blue to gold. Someone opened a cafe door, warm coffee met the garden air in a mingling fold. A bus sighed awake at the corner crossing, its windows glowing with an amber trace. Still the blossoms held their fragile language, still the dawn remained on every face. I saw a painter rinse her brush in silence, watching the petals gather in the drain. I saw her run a pause beneath the branches, as if to hear a memory form in rain. And I thought how beauty at daybreak differs, less an arrival than a veil grown thin, where the world reveals its hidden breathing and lets a gentler country in. Not the grand republic of bright noon certainty, not the kingdom of evening's reflective fire, but a smaller realm of scent and vapor, where longing rises without desire. The kind of grace that does not hold you captive, only brushes past and leaves you wide, like the trace of blossoms in a stairwell after someone beautiful has gone inside. So I stayed until the hour grew brighter, until the mist let go, until bells began, trying to memorize the shape of breathing in a world still softer than a plan. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, you rise with the pale light, tender as a step. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, you live in the hush that the morning has kept. On the mist, on the bloom, on the cool garden wall, you are the first soft answer before voices call. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, the floral whisper the sunrise hasn't left. Let the day grow louder, let errands gather, let clocks remember what they are for. I will still carry this invisible garland, this fragrance of almost from the hour before. For not all blessings are meant to stay visible. Some survive as air, as memory, as tone, and the gentlest ones become most faithful when the busy heart must walk alone. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath, you rise with the pale light, tender as a step. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath. You live in the hush that the morning has kept. On the mist, on the bloom, on the cool garden wall. You are the first soft answer before voices call. Dawn blossom breath, dawn blossom breath. A floral whisper the sunrise hasn't left. Now the day is fully written around me, clear in its errands, bright in its span. But somewhere under the noise of hours, the garden still breathes where the dawn began. And when I close my eyes, I find it waiting, that cool first sweetness, light and deft. Dawn blossom breath in the soul's small chamber, a silent bloom the morning left. BPM 68. Green fire dances on a velvet seam, a living pulse inside a frozen dream. The sky bends low to whisper what it knows, in waves of light that only silence shows. We stood where time dissolved into the air, your breath a fragile warmth I learned to wear. The colors spoke in languages unknown, yet somehow felt like something we had grown. No need for words to shape what we became. The light itself was calling out our name. Promise beneath the aurora glow, where quiet hearts learn how to let go. Promise beneath the aurora light, we'll meet again in endless night. The snow remembers footprints left behind, but not the fleeting tremble of the mind. Your shadow flickered softly into mine, a fragile overlap of space and time. The sky unfolded truths we couldn't keep, and tucked them in, the colors running deep. Promise beneath the aurora glow, where quiet hearts learn how to let go. Promise beneath the aurora light, we'll meet again in endless night. If all we are dissolves into the hue, then let me fade in shades of The sky goes dark, the colors drift away, but still I feel the words we didn't say.